This is Madden 12 Ultimate Team update number 19, and to be honest, I haven't really been playing Madden all that much as I think it is slowly dying down. Been playing 2K12, watching a little bit of the NBA playoffs, and then this past Saturday, watched the Mayweather-Cotto pay-per-view, which turned out to be a pretty good fight. Mayweather remains undefeated at 43-0, and you would have to think the only other possible opponent left for him would be Manny Pacquiao. Hopefully we will see that fight at the end of this year or next if everything works out. Moving on to Madden, the suspense on who will embrace the cover of Madden 13 has come to an end. The winner, as most of you already know, is wide receiver Calvin Johnson. They put the two finalists Johnson and Newton in the card deal section, in which you could pick up for free and then vote on who you would like to see on the cover. I'm one of those people who don't believe in the Madden curse, but it honestly didn't matter to me who won because I will end up getting the Hall of Fame version of the game regardless should there be one. The cover vote collection was released. I pulled a free agent Saturday from a gold premium and made an even trade for cover vote Mega, who was the last I needed. The reward you get is another Elite Mega showcasing the cover. The stat comparison between this one and the wide receiver collection Mega shows a little better speed and release, but a 2-point drop in all catching categories. Really not a useful card for me considering I have Club 100 Deshaun who gives +1 to speed, as well as free agent Manning who gives +10 to release. However, if you have not finished the wide receiver collection, the cover vote Mega reward is still not that bad. Only one new position collection has been released, and that would be the right outside linebacker collection. The tough one from the collection is Ghost Takeo Spikes. They also decided to throw in 9 fantasy cards, including both Final Season and Boost LT. This is one of the remaining position collections that I can say that I wasn't really prepared for. Basically in the same situation I was in with the cornerback collection. Want to give a shout out to PSN Rock and Roll T-Man who traded me some of the tougher fantasy cards for my extra Olin Krutz. The reward for the collection, 99 overall Elite Lawrence Taylor. When they do decide to release their left outside linebacker collection, I already have Ghost Sean Merriman plus a few of the fantasy cards, so that collection should be fairly easy for me to complete. Moving on to the draft cards, most of them were released during draft day and then they released a few more over the weekend. As they released each card, they also made a collection for each one. And just to show you an example of how this works, I pulled a Gilmore in a gold premium and threw him into his respective collection. You receive that same card back that is untradeable, in which you can freely discard if you so choose to. And just to clarify some of the confusion some of you may have had, once you throw a card into the collection, you do not have to keep that card in order to receive that card in Madden 13. Just by throwing that card into the collection will enable you to have that card in Madden 13. Also with the Future Star cards, once you throw those into the collection, you receive that same card back, untradeable. However, instead of receiving that card for Madden 13, you will be rewarded the rookie version. So as of right now, there is no clear benefit to having any of the Future Star cards except for the fact that you get to play with them until the new game arrives. EA, however, did release a statement saying that the rookie cards for next year will be updated dynamically and that RG3 could end up as a 99 next year. So in other words, based off how well they played during the season, their stats and overall rating can change. Wanted to point out a few of the stats on the Future Star cards that I thought were interesting. They gave Trent Richardson an 89 speed, which I find pretty slow and hard to believe since the Future Star cards are supposed to act as their career year in the NFL. Another stat to point out is the fact that they gave Dre Kirkpatrick a 94 tackle, which is far better than any corner or safety in the game. His tackle is actually comparable to most of the linebackers like Gold Ray Lewis, so this guy should be causing some fumbles. Right off the bat, as Future Star RG3 was released, I traded Playoff Eagles TO for him since I really wasn't using him. Then last Thursday from 9 to 10 and Saturday from 1 to 2, they had happy hour for the Future Star cards, in which their odds were greatly increased in packs. I bought one Legendary pack Thursday and received Future Star Michael Floyd, and then found one off the AH for 200k. I made trades for Luck and Richardson, so that left me with Blackmon and Kirkpatrick. I was able to find both of those for Max Saturday, so now I'm sitting with a complete set of Future Star cards plus an extra Floyd. As far as the rest of the draft cards go, I believe I'm down to about 10, most of which are common, so I'll more than likely trade for those rather than waste the coins. I'll list the ones I still need in the video description. That will about wrap up this update. Again, not a whole lot has been going on. Hopefully they decide to release another position collection this week. I started a list of improvements that I would like to see in next year's Ultimate Team, as well as a few things they did this year that I didn't care for. So what I want from you guys is to hear all your ideas and improvements, as well as things you didn't like. Just leave a comment down below and I will read over those and include some of them in my improvements for Ultimate Team video. This is Money Team Infamous. I will see you all in my next video. Peace.
They picked it off. Is he going to score? He's got it. Touchdown. Richardson again. Another touchdown. This is out of hand.